you obviously joined City Kickboxing. I want to ask what that was like, going to that gym. It's got a very good reputation now. What was like the first day, like when you just rocked up to the gym? What did that sort of look like for you?
Oh boy, I wasn't quite like the first day. I don't really remember the first day when I turned up, but I remember the first sparring session. That was only like 3 or 4 days into my stint there, and that was, I swear to God, there was a line going out the door for people getting ready to spar me.
Oh
You
my
had Brad
God.
Riddell, you had Israel. I had guys coming up to me as soon as the round was finished. They tap me on the shoulder and they go, "We're sparring next." So all you can say is, "Yep, yep." Like Brad Riddell, Israel, Carlos, Brogan Anderson. I had John Varkey, James Varkey, Fol Varkey as well, and it was just like being put through the washing machine for an hour and a half. It was my initiation. Like at most gyms, that's how it goes, and it's just like it was. Yeah, some of the hardest trainings. I think it was probably the hardest training I've ever had up to that point. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Is it going to be like this every weekend?"
Yeah, wow. It's almost like, they're testing you. They're trying to see if you really fit out for this. I think
Exactly,
Dan
yeah.
Hooker would have been one as well. Did you spar him on that first sparring as well?
Oh, it wasn't just the first sparring. It was like basically every sparring for like the next year after that.
Oh,
'Cause I remember
man.
I was there at the gym, and at that time he was getting ready to fight James Vick. I think he was coming back to fight James Vick, so he needed a 6'4", and he's like, "You're 6'4", I'll use you." I'm like, "Oh, all right." I mean, it's I was just a heavy bag with legs for about 8 or 9 weeks.
Oh man, man, it sounds tough, but in a way, it's the best thing you can do for yourself to develop. I think I heard you speak with Mitch Tinley on the Australian MMA podcast that it was a point where you realize you're not the best, you're not like even in the middle, like you're actually a guy in the gym there's guys around you that are at elite levels, which really helps you, develop. I wanted to ask you what actually makes City Kickboxing so special though. Like, is it the team approach that you guys have? It seems like such a great gym. What do you think makes it so special?
I think it's special because we don't really have like a revolving door of people coming through. Like I've never trained at a gym in the States, but from what I've heard, hang on,
The cat.
come on, get out of the way. From what I've heard, like, guys bounce around gyms, you see dudes who are in the UFC, and then they'll be like part of one gym, and then next fight you see they're part of another gym and stuff like that. We don't really have that. So like you got the same people on the mats every day, and it's consistency. I think these guys who are on the mats, whether they're high level amateurs, semi-professionals, or they've just turned professionals, or they don't even fight. It's just a hobby. Like these are guys who are there every day, every weekend. They're there Sunday mornings for you and stuff like that. And it's just like the consistency and their expectation that they're not in it for they're not trying to get money back from you or anything. They just do it for the love. So it's like a big team that's consistent, that's doing it for the love. I think that's probably the biggest difference there.
Oh, hey, what are you still doing here? If you made it this far, that tells me you enjoyed that snippet you just watched. I know I did, but if you want to watch the full interview, just click that button right there. It'll take you to it on our YouTube, or you can listen to it on any podcast streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it. Hey, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future Let's Scrap content.